Welcome to Goyo's Garden and Tie-Dyes. I'm Greg. Alright, today we will be doing a jersey medium V-neck. The shirt has been washed, dried, and soaked in soda ash for at least 20 minutes. Spun out my Panda spin dryer. And if you don't have one, your regular washing machine will do it. And so I'm making a little bottom mandala. I'm just doing a little airplane fold on it. It's not that big, but it's a lot of trouble actually. So I'm going to use the hemostats on this one. I never have a random plan because I still can't envision how they go. So just move them around, get something different every time. Change the directions. And this will also be an ice dye. Been on an ice dye binge. And since how the top part is going to be a scrunch, I tuck the sleeve in the other sleeve. It accepts the dye so much better. I'm just going to scrunch it up and rubber band it off. And then I'm just going to keep it in this tote here while I tie up a few more shirts. It's hot and it will dry out quick. Right, so I've got it on this little rack. It's raised up off the bottom so there's no muck dye. And I'm using my silicone cake molds for an ice barrier. I saw this from Fun Endeavor Tie-Dye Labs. Angie was doing it and it seemed like a good idea. And if I could just figure out how to get them in between the hemostats. But one thing with the silicone cake mold, just not quite tall enough to hold all the ice in that I want. So I actually had to do a couple rounds on this one. But I guess until I find a better way, I usually use my empty containers to fill in spots for the ice. But yeah, just needed a little tighter fit than what those were giving me. And what you don't see, or didn't see actually, I had the yellow hemostat with the yellow on it up towards the top of the shirt, the second from the last one. It actually snapped off. And so I clamped it back on, and don't know how, but it actually clamped underneath the rack. So I didn't even know this until I went to pick the shirt up and the rack picked up with it. So right out the gate, that's not a good thing. But not knowing, we're continuing on. Yeah, still trying to get that ice barrier to work. They said it's not quite tall enough for what I want, but we'll make do. And then if I just push it up against the sides, it kind of holds everything in place too. All right, time to do some dye. fine tuning. And the first color is emerald green. Still trying to use up the remnants of my dye bottles here. There's still a few more to go. Next is lemon yellow, and it's almost empty. It's getting really, really close. And a little royal blue. And now the very, very last of the lemon yellow. And we're going bright green again. And get the very last of it out of there. And add just a little bit more royal blue on there. We're going to call that good for the dye. Apply the ice. I couldn't just dump it into this one because everything would have fallen apart for sure. You can see there's not that much room between the ice and the top of the ice barrier. I'm trying to stack them on as much as I can because I do know I'm going to have to put some more on it. Alright. Let's just see what she looks like. Okay, remember I said that bottom or that hemostat? Grab the rack. Well, that's what happens. I lost 2 hemostats worth of design on there. And it also screwed up the other one. You see there, it should have been like 2 more up. Oh well, take what we can get. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you like it, please hit like. If you want to share it, by all means, please do. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you next time.